Here's what you missed on the Eras Tour Miami, Night 1. Everything started in the morning when Taylor told us she was back at the office with Olivia Benson, and conveniently highlighting the number 12. That probably means nothing. Celebrities like Jason Kelce and his family were spotted at the tour tonight, and Gracie Abrams' mom sporting some Tay Gracie merch and some Kamala Harris merch. Gracie Abrams took the stage, and y'all, she kinda killed it. She was my opener for Seattle Night 1, and she was kinda shy back then. But y'all, the stage presence and the vocals? Wow. This is her set list you can pause to read. Yes, she does perform a solo version of Us. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of slapped. It was kind of like 2 concerts in 1. Multiple times throughout her set, she thanked Taylor and the cast and the crew and all of the fans in the audience, because as most of us know, she is a massive Swiftie and it felt like being home. Also, this was her first time to Miami ever, and y'all welcomed her very well. She also said she has never been more excited for a Taylor Swift concert ever, and considering she opened for a lot of the 2023 shows, that probably means nothing as well. Taylor took the stage in the tangerine orange bodysuit for Lover. Did not get the note change and know that I bought it. But we did get the note change and not dying. In Miami, it was very windy tonight. Her hair was going everywhere. We of course got the orange blazer for the man, and she was like, Miami, we are so back. Yes, we are. And she said, tonight you're making me feel like I get to play a sold out show for over 61,000 people in Miami, Florida. We got the pink guitar for Lover. She was like, Miami, welcome to the Eras Tour. So weird to be saying that in English. During her Lover speech, she talked about taking the Eras Tour all over the world, including places like Australia and spending all summer in Europe. She said that if the Eras Tour has to end, and everything has to end eventually, as all things do, she said we need to end it with the wildest and craziest people. And for some reason, we did not get the note change in Highly Suspicious, which of course is highly suspicious. We got a brand new outfit for Fearless. The jury's still out on whether or not this is a blue tint, but it is a much shorter noodle. Until we confirm the color, do we just call it short noodle? Either way, I like it. In Miami, you were very loud for You Belong With Me. And during the Fearless set, it started to drizzle a little bit, which meant by Love Story, we were almost back to factory settings with the hair. There was a lot going on at the moment for 22. This icon got the 22 hat. Look how many bracelets she's got. She deserves it. Cam's Like Ever was pero like never. But Taylor thought he was done after like, and so she took away the mic and had to give it back to him. Whoops. During her All Too Well speech, Taylor officially declared it a rain show because it was really raining at that point. She was like, we on stage don't mind the rain. Do you out here mind the rain? Of course, Miami does not mind the rain. She talked about how the Eras Tour is the longest tour she's ever done. That's because it's the most fun she's ever had on a tour. How a tour that celebrates all the albums she's released since she was 16, even a concept she can explore because of all of us. She really talked about how joyful the Eras Tour is and how we all make friendship bracelets and bring friends. There were a lot of people tonight who had never seen Taylor in concert. She said one thing she loves the most about the Eras Tour is now it feels like all of us were there the whole time. What I took from that speech is, she said albums since she was 16. Debut crumbs. Tennis icon Serena Williams was in the audience tonight. We got silver swirls for Speak Now. For Reputation, we got a brand new bodysuit. Told you all months ago that gold was Reputation's color. I win, me, because I'm petty. No, but this is giving mother, it's giving royal, it's giving I have so much money I could buy this stadium if I wanted to. We did get the Baby Let the Games Begin at the end of Ready For It. And the triple note and squeakin' Don't Blame Me. She put a little extra emphasis on the rest of my life. Taylor Nation decided to quote track 12, Dress, and announce that she had a new Reputation bodysuit. Another 12. That's weird. Is she signaling TS12 or is she signaling December? I guess we clown. Also, while I'm filming this, we're getting better looks at the Fearless dress. Yes, there is blue on it. So do we call this blue noodle, short noodle? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. We got the berry dress for the sister set. During her Betty speech, she talked about how she and the crew have had a couple months off to dream about what the crowd might be like in Miami, and you guys exceeded all of their expectations. Because Miami, you were very loud. And being the crowd that got the new Reputation bodysuit, you better have been. During her Champagne Problem speech, she talked about how Folklore has a sister album that she's very proud of. We also got the seasonal mention for Folklore and Evermore, but this time she specifically mentioned that those albums represent that year, as in 2020. Usually she just leaves it kind of general. I don't think it means anything, but it was different. And the cheer time was about 2.5 minutes. But Miami, you were so loud. Good job. Taylor resurrected the orange top and the green skirt from Dublin Night 1 for 1989. The blank space cheer was, of course, Miami. We got the You Should Be White set for But Daddy I Love Him. And there was a little bit of an Eras Tour where Taylor came out on stage with her dress literally unbuttoned. She was like, I need help. Thanks, guys. As the dancers fixed that for her. We got the Archer pose for So High School. And we got Florida with Florence in Florida. Was just as magical as London. Miami, you guys lost your minds as you absolutely should have. It was awesome. And yes, we did get the screaming, who's afraid of little old me? Miami, you felt the smallest man who ever lived in your bones. Y'all were so loud. And we got the all white set for I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. We had the chance to bring out the all gold one, but I guess we'll just have to wait. We got another brand new outfit for the surprise song set. It was like, you guys like my dress? I like that you guys notice these things. For all of you who are like, why are you clowning over her outfits as the crowd was chanting more? Mother said it was okay. And then she had the audacity to play a mashup of Tim McGraw and Timeless. And it was magical. And then on the piano, she played a mashup of This Is Me Trying and Daylight. She ended it with This Is Me Trying to Let It Go. It was so close to not being devastating. Taylor, what happened tonight? We got the iridescent shirt for Lavender Haze, the Moonstone bodysuit for Midnight Rain. This was her pose for Midnight Rain. We got the magenta jacket for Karma. I checked like 3 or 4 different POVs, and unfortunately, she said Karma is the guy on the screen. No, we did not get Reputation Taylor's version. Did you think that we would? But we got a new outfit. And that's basically what you missed for the Eras Tour Miami Night 1. I will see you again tomorrow for Night 2. Here's what you missed on the Eras Tour Miami Night 2. Gracie Abrams opened the show with a big ol' smile and added a couple new songs. Tonight, instead of Blowing Smoke, we got Let It Happen. And I believe instead of I Love You, I'm Sorry, we got 21. During which Gracie confirmed that you guys were the loudest sorry of this leg of the Eras Tour so far. I also thank Taylor, the cast and crew, and all of you, and how she and Taylor talked after the show and said that Taylor could hear you guys during Us, all the way from her dressing room. And she was like, let's do it again. And Miami, you showed up. Very strangely tonight, the Eras Tour began 13 minutes early. Right away, it was like, oh, okay, I guess we gotta go. Taylor took the stage in the gold and blue bodysuit for Lover. We did not get the note change and know that I bought it, but we did get the note change and not dying. And she was like, do any of you gorgeous people know the words to this bridge? And you proceeded to prove that you did. We got the black and gold blazer for the man. Once again, she was like, oh, Miami, we are so back. Yes, we are. Said, tonight you're making me feel like I get to play a sold out show in Miami for over 61,000 people. We of course got the blue guitar for Lover. She was like, Miami, Florida, welcome to the Eras Tour. During her Lover speech, she once again talked about how in 2024 she took the Eras Tour all over the world, from Australia to Asia to spending all of summer in Europe, and how she and the crew wanted to end the tour with the most passionate and enthusiastic crowds and cities. They knew they had to kick off this leg of the tour in Miami, because you are extremely cool people in an extremely cool city. We did get the note change in Highly Suspicious, like usual. We got the salt and pepper dress for Fearless. In Miami, you were very loud for You Belong With Me. Is there somebody that belongs with you? Asking for a friend. It was This Is Not Taylor's version for 22. Yeah, we noticed, Taylor, when you dropped a new bodysuit for Reputation and forgot to drop Reputation Taylor's version again. This icon got the 22 hat, and I'm sorry, she absolutely deserved it. Literally one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. Sam's Like Ever was literally never. During her All Too Well speech, she talked again about how the Eras Tour is the longest tour she's ever done, and no one is forcing her to do that, but it's the longest tour she's ever done because it's the most fun she's ever had on any tour. She thanked the fans for making all of her albums for what they are, which allowed her to create the concept for the Eras Tour. She talked about how cool it is that we've basically turned the Eras Tour into an event, with friendship bracelets, making friends, knowing all the words, singing and dancing with different traditions. It's a combination of old memories and new memories, so it's like everyone has been here all along. And you know what? If you don't think about it literally at all, we basically have been. We got a brand new teal dress for Speak Now. Yes, Taylor Nation confirmed that it is a new teal dress. This is their word, so we're gonna call it the teal dress. So much easier when the name is just picked. But it's really pretty. It reminds me of the old pink dress, which we haven't seen in a million years approximately. We got the gold bodysuit again for Reputation. God, I love having options for this now. We did not get literally any of the ad-libs in Ready For It though. Life must exist in a balance, I guess. In Miami, you were so loud for 123 LGB. Good job. We did get the triple note and squeak in Don't Blame Me. We got the green dress for the sister set. And Miami, you guys were like really loud for Cardigan. People are loud for Cardigan, but you were really loud for Cardigan. And that's nice to see because Cardigan deserves the love. In her folklore speech, Taylor mysteriously said stories like 5 million times. Talking about how folklore was a different step in so many different directions, creating different chapters and different stories. She tends to write autobiographical, but then she wrote as a narrator and created different stories. Everything was a story, and after that I Can Do It With a Broken Heart chapter thing, I'm suspicious. We will be clowning. Also confirmed that Betty is about drama that unfolded at a small town high school, which was a story. And during her Champagne Problems speech, she did say that she was very proud of Evermore. Also that Folklore and Evermore feel like part of the same world. Did get the seasonal mention for both of them, but it's the seasonal mention of that specific year, 2020. That's new as of yesterday. And I don't know if it's clownery, but we're gonna clown anyway. She did sing the backup vocals in Champagne Problems, and the cheer time was almost 3.5 minutes. You guys were incredibly loud. Taylor was like, this is crazy. She was trying to put in her earpiece and you just got louder. She was like, oh, I see what's happening here. You guys are on a mission to prove that you are, in fact, the best crowd of all time. Miami Night 2, she ditched the clowns and you got the crown. We got the yellow top, yellow microphone, and pink skirt for 1989. Edinburgh, Warszawa, and Hamburg, you have been summoned. She really does love the pink lemonade fit for some reason because this is the 4th time she's worn it. The blank face cheer was, of course, Miami. We got the You Should Be Black set for But Daddy I Love Him. Did not get the Archer pose for So High School, nor did we get the wave. She didn't do anything, she just sat down on the bleachers. Of course, we got Florida with Florence again tonight. It was amazing, always a treat. I really want it to stay on the set list, but who knows what will happen. Did get the screaming Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. We got the black two-piece and gold jacket for I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Nope, still not the all-gold outfit. I guess we wait. We got a brand new purple blue dress for the surprise song set. Y'all know I have to film these really fast, but this is purple and blue. Taylor was like, Miami, you are the most rewarding crowd to show a new outfit to. I'm so glad you noticed. This is the second time that she said she's happy we are noticing her new outfits. Almost like we should clown for them. And on the guitar, we got a mashup of Should Have Said No and I Did Something Bad. Debutation? Are you really gonna start trolling us for both of the re-records at the same time? Because Taylor Nation was like, you should see our faces. Using the green and black heart for debut and reputation. He really said, I'm gonna make these last shows as unhinged as possible. Also, the way she screamed, light me up, was just magnetic. And then on the piano, she played a mashup of LOML and White Horse. She took the end of White Horse and made it a twist on LOML to give it a more happy ending. Something a little bit more self-confident. Y'all gotta go watch both performances immediately. We got a brand new shirt for Lavender Haze. It's like powder blue, silvery blue. Until we have high quality photos, this is the best I could find. We got the chevron cutout for Midnight Rain and the Archer pose. We got the blue jacket for Karma. Once again, it was Karma as the guy on the screen. I guess still counts since Travis is on that one show now. That's basically what you missed for the Eras Tour Miami Night 2. I will see you again tomorrow for the third and final night. Here's what you missed at the Eras Tour Miami Night 3. Gracie Abrams opened the show and gave us another mini concert of her own. This was her updated set list for Night 3. You can pause to read. And it was a rain show, which Gracie said it was kind of magical to be able to perform a rain show on the Eras Tour. Miami Night 3, you guys were really loud for us. I have no idea how Taylor could not have heard you from her dressing room. During Close to You, Gracie once again thanked Taylor, the cast and crew, and everyone in the audience, saying that it is the privilege of her life to be in this community and performing for everybody. If y'all don't watch her set, you should, because it's great. Taylor took the stage in the purple tassel bodysuit for Lover. During Cruel Summer, we did not get the note change and know that I bought it, but we did get the note change and Not Dying. She once again asked if any of you gorgeous people knew the words to the bridge of Cruel Summer. Gorgeous mentioned again. Okay, I guess we're starting the rep Easter eggs early today. We got the purplish bluish blazer for the man, and she was like, Miami, are you up for some dancing in the rain tonight? We of course got the purple guitar for Lover. During her Lover speech, she once again talked about taking the Eras Tour all over the world in 2024 and wanting to kick off the last leg of the Eras Tour in Miami with the most electric and crazy crowds. And she was like, now this is our last show in Miami. We have saved our best performance for last. What does that mean? We did get the note change and Highly Suspicious like usual. We got Tiger Stripes for Fearless. It was I Bet You Think About Me for 22. This very excited icon got the 22 hat. She's dressed in all black, which means I'm automatically assuming that this is a rep outfit, so she deserves it. And even if it's not, she still deserves it. Cam's like ever was irregardless? No. Irregardless is not actually a word, but from what I understand, it is super Miami. During her All Too Well speech, she said, I am looking out into this crowd, and you guys are partying this hard on a Sunday with absolutely no regard that tomorrow is Monday. I'm so proud of you. She again talked about how this is the longest tour she's ever done, and she just kept adding shows. No, I don't think that's an Easter egg, but I do think she was just saying we just kept going. I know some of you are going to debate me with that in the comments, but she's made it very clear that the Eras Tour is ending in December. She did very suspiciously say something like, I'm very happy you guys are having fun, whether this is your 5th, 10th, 20th, or 30th time seeing me. Can't remember if she said 15th or 20th, but it was just oddly specific. We will be clowning. We got the purple cupcake dress for Speak Now. Right in the middle of singing Enchanted, she was like, oh, it's raining, wow. Enchanted in the Rain is just elite. It was Gold Snakes again for Reputation. So are we thinking Red Snakes is retired? Because this is 3 shows in a row. Not that I'm complaining personally. Did not get any ad-libs and Ready for It. Taylor, like anytime you want to bring those back, that's fine. Miami, you were so loud for 123 LGB. Good job. And of course, we got the triple note and squeak in Don't Blame Me. We got the butter dress for the sister set. During her Betty speech, she talked about how this is a very unique type of show where it just rains the entire time, and we call those a rain show. But she also said that this was actually the very last opportunity to have a rain show on the Eras Tour because every stadium from here on out is indoors. And that's kind of magical, don't you think? So this was the last rain show of the Eras Tour ever. And I don't know about you, but I'm already crying. Her Champagne Problem speech was very quick, talking about how she never stopped writing. We did not get the seasonal mention. We didn't know the future of concerts, especially stadium tours. I'm sorry, what? I'm a clown. Of course I'm going to hold on to that. She did sing the backup vocals. And the cheer time was around 2 minutes and 45 seconds. It was still under 3 minutes. But Miami really said we will be remembered for how loud we are. Edinburgh Night 2, you're about to get deja vu. Because we got the blue top and purple skirt for 1989. Except tonight, we got the purple microphone. The blank space cheer was, of course, Miami. We got the You Should Be white set once again for But Daddy I Love Him. And the Archer pose for So High School. And of course, Florida in Florida with Florence on stage. And it was as magical as ever. Now, was it the last live performance of Florida on the Eras Tour? One way to find out. And we got the scream in Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. And we got the all-white set for I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. But instead of this jacket, she wore this one. Because I'm doing these very quickly, this was like the best I could find. We got a brand new surprise song dress that is orange and pink. Yes, it is giving Karma. Oh, Karma was not a surprise song. She was like, yep, I got a new dress just for you. Expect fan theories immediately. The guitar, we got a mashup of Out of the Woods and All You Had to Do Was Stay. And she repeated the bridge of Out of the Woods to end the song, and it was just amazing. And on the piano, we got a mashup of Mirror Ball and Guilty as Sin. Now that had a bunch of note changes in Guilty as Sin, and that was really good. I'm gonna need Mirror Ball forever in that key. We got the Purple Orchid shirt for Lavender Haze, and it was Moonstone for Midnight Rain. This was her pose for Except When I'm on TV. We got the multicolored jacket for Karma, and we did get Karma is the guy on the Chiefs tonight. To be honest, I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's basically what you missed for the Eras Tour Miami Night 3. I will see you again next Friday for the Eras Tour New Orleans.